Listen, your proof of your financial education is your financial freedom that you're enjoying. And I can tell you that the people who say that they've been educated financially with a lot of certificates, many of them cannot live without salary. Financial freedom is you don't have to bother yourself with salary. You can live, sustain this lifestyle that you have without anybody paying you monthly. Because when you suspend your mind, you have suspended your life. You know, adwene ma wo brɛ wo sika ho no. Sɛ saa adwene no na ni asi a bɛyɛ den sɛ wo sika sɛ mesesa. Because baabi a wo sika sɛ mo sisi no. Ya adwene bi na ma wo nyaayɛ a sɛbi ama wo sika sɛ metesa. The same adwene no na wo de nam a sika sɛ no ɛsesa saa. But so ultimate challenges are adwene no a sika sɛ no mesesa. Na wo bɛda wa challenges are adwene no. Challenges are doing now just only in the for and only about the will be a DH. And as will be out, what the air can be a ocean, the air can crack. The assurance of society or what him and see you normal. So to two sick as same so sinantis was whom we as a crown. The assurance of BB as a son, a crack or what him and see Bobra. And the more we in the effort from our old son, the more and our brabos. The crop not pinnacle. Oh, who's our brabos son? Yeah, before the Sabi. Conform the Yagina to a jam. The Yagina to a jam. Okana, Grofobino, Jetty. But who transfer now to Shano Memoir? Timsy and conform the brave, baby, I can't down. Umuntimi Fanny, and ye, sir. Umuntimi Fatu to the Samsa. And Sabi. Sargin in the year, or Brabon in the year. I say, again, I need the Bobrao. Obesi then they will adwene bobra obebre abraponi edi sunsun bi na bo so nya spiritual powers. Okay, into nya spiritual powers then now there sika se masesa adwene krati say na hu wi ase woni je ti say na otimi ni nipa nante woni nipa sem ntem ti say bakokudro ti say ugidie kra wo mu ti say pepa be na wo say kra na osi dwen kwa akire brabo we yede nimdie nebo so bi dada wa before and we are see fan bebra omoti zunzum no say be mo na ebre we ase more than omo de o ma dwen hyehyehye normal atutu normal ya mo ma brabo akoso kra na make atro no because when you suspend your mind you have suspended your life. And many people don't get to they don't get to start to live because they live all their life in suspension. The mind is suspended. They are not present. Many people are in that category. So if you are present, you plan your life. You strategize. You develop your life. You take full responsibility of whatever happens around you and in your life. And so if you're not taking, if you're not taking full responsibility of your life, if you're not present, if you're not planning, strategizing, forethinking, sorry, I say, the moment I was dreaming about also, Sabrabo, I mean, I was a bo. And I don't know. Nipa bebre o ma dwen ne bebo ho so no mbo no be 80 years that is omo kwa no bebre adwen o ho so bebre adwen o ho so bebre good elder sunsun bebre pe malam bebre pe prophet bebre pe bibi fufuro bi no mo de ache bebre tv yase fufuro bozo se o na busu ya bibi na ye no just wono no wi ase bebi o tene ne yankofo do no anu wi ase na ye te no ye mfa nyimdie na etena. And so the skill set of our people is very weak when it comes to finances. The skill set of our people, very weak. To those who nim kwa yafa so pesika kra no akra no. Asabe wabo hoban. Ama sika no aye adwuma kakra ma. To those we ase na bra pogina onya kakra oboze. Sika no kra ba ne sem ko origin say sunsun bi na de bre no. Yeah, they no. Nti nipa de bebre you feel mo. Na we feel ho abedo abobra. Intine ya boda ro nti wuti se ye bo ye seminar busy a brabi nipa ne bebre asese o mabrabo if is almost status of mobile seminars whether it's online or whether it's auditorium. The beauty about the online one is that you can be anywhere in the world and still join in. So you can be anywhere in the world and still join in. and learn something, connect with somebody. If I can tell you categorically, so economics professor or lecturer, so more financial institution, so engineer, doctor, carpenter, fitter, whatever. Nimdia ye to no kakra e de toto ya brabo ho chisa ye sikasem mo ye nichi ye de no kore e na ye can tell you say mo crofo no bebre again kura eni baby asa ni no wona sebe toto ni ye mo bebre e de say ye school ye nya adwuma be me aye abra wonim sika ho nim ye wonim kakra kura do ni mane so ye adwuma na etuaneka na se ketua no so ano obi kura so nya visa no kwa America sika sembesisa wonim say the database, the operating software or the operating system, the operating system, the mind that you have on money is what is responsible for your financial freedom. It really has very little to do with baby hour. So and he said, well, and that will be soon year now, be huni no. A crabby could be a bit much out of 2 years, and Faho baby out it, and Faho Juma way. And some information on that database, that operating software, is what is responsible for anybody to build with the little that they have, wherever that they are. Yes, I know, it's a bit. Yes, you see, I'm going to do something. So it is a one and one. Where we do systematically, one step from another. You can pick something and build with it. Abra will be more, will be so more. Be a grandma was cabia, be a maobosia, be a mawa buying contract here. When you be a sika, but one can say Craba was a more than Canada, so bravo. That's someone near Kamaba, here comes more. So, and I may say, we are say, particularly Africans. Sanim Guinea, they did to your norma, Kakranka, society, Sikasem. Listen, the proof of your financial education is your financial freedom that you're enjoying. And I can tell you that the people who say that they've been educated financially with a lot of certificates, many of them cannot live without salary. Financial freedom is you don't have to bother yourself with salary. You can live to sustain this lifestyle that you have without anybody paying you monthly. If you reach that place, you have financial freedom. And very few people have been able to build that all by themselves. Many people don't have that. Genuinely, sincerely, ethically, one step at a time. They've been able to build their lives and they have financial freedom. And financial freedom is that you can sustain this lifestyle that you have without really anybody give you money. And where a lot of things that you have put money in continue to work with your presence or with your absence, and you don't have to bother. So let's say you need 50,000 to live every month and you have a lot of things working to get you that 50,000. You have that freedom, that financial freedom. Many people don't have it. What many people have is salary. They talk in terms of the work that they do and how much they are paid. Very few people talk in terms of accumulation of assets. A normal omode musika ya omudo musika chichira disika bro mpana kakra bi nanim zade do no ano do ye nyina ne so ye adwuma ne atuanika na wati sika ne bi no de akotoka de sida eno ano no we do be ye adwuma sa odi 60 years so on retirement 70 years or so on retirement, that's it. We are now trying to insurance be and answer the be very kakra so they really have to have to work all their lives in order to have income to live, to pay their bills. And when they have stopped working, they still have to rely on some kind of institution to give them little money. They have no investment. It's because the financial education was absent. And so we ask it, "Obey my baby, this who home there and sana wotinya." They cast sa nim die we no. In fact, was any panel finance degrees, MSc, PhD in finance or economics or all these things that they have, international business, finance, something. They have all those, but they still work to the depend on salary. They still must wait for their salary to meet their financial obligations. They are not free. They are not free. They are not free. And if you want that, that's why we say that, listen, you see, continually educate yourself. If you tell you how many years that we took to have this paradigm shift, it took us a lot of years, consistently studying, practicing, making errors, losses, pain, struggles, disgrace, mistakes, ridicule, to us to shift that mind, to get to a stage that we can produce results. And that kind of knowledge is what we share here. And it will be and it's not just about profit and loss or a lot of those things. No, this is a composite information. So it comes from building your self-esteem, understanding the economic systems that you're creating, how to even be able to think, how to be able to even structure your life, your life plan, how to structure your mind, your relationship. All these things come to play. And here can be this ano. So nimsano mana, any so soon, and I say so that. So nimsano mo we out to one or more, which can send to ye. And I know who the road about. It's a be, it might be that moving on. The more you build this base, the more you build this concentration, the more you build this foundation, the more you study this, the more you shift your finances. So if you're very far from your financial freedom, you could be driving a very nice car, Mercedes-Benz, a BMW, all those, very expensive cars. But you still have to wait for salary. You could be a manager of a big institution. They pay you maybe 50,000 Ghana cedis every month. And you still need that 50,000 to live far from freedom. And that's why you panic whenever there is anything that has to do with you being sacked from your job. And finance is about habits. The habits that you have. So those who have financial freedom, there are habits that they have. And those who continually struggle, there are habits that they have. So what I say. And to argue about pay. And it's a constant lifetime education, actually. So I will be saying, and I said, well, the old trade here, what we really are focused really is for people to have financial freedom. Build a lifestyle that they are free financially, that financial burdens are really, really reduced. And these things that we teach, I can tell you, a lot of people with money can teach you this. I can tell you that. But it's not just about you putting money together and investing in a particular entity, but also you be developing holistically as an African and being proud of you. And even looking at your environment to see the things that you can really, really use to build that financial freedom. And you be a complex be out with Masasanka. You can build from one step to the other to become financially free. With my extra classes, you can build that. With me, Abel Bro Banche, with my Pamadier, with my mechanic, with my Dijawuton Tosu Krum, with my Tonkoko, with my ISUSU company, with my MBA school clinic, and build this financial freedom. It's information based on where we are. What I say. And to join this seminar, don't be too what is it? You should be quick to get information to build your finances and to build your life. You should be quick. The kind of books that we have bought over the years, the kind of investment that we have placed in ourselves. If you put value on it, these things go in millions. If I show you my library, the books that I've packed, how much we have spent on data over all these years trying to build ourselves, the errors and the mistakes. And I sometimes tell myself, you're 18 years, and I need 18 years from 15, especially 15 years to say 25. To be free all your life. Until now, you're brand here. If you're less than 25, you're less than 30, and you have access to this information, you are blessed. I'm telling you, if you pay attention to this, you will never struggle all your life. You won't pay for almost struggle because they didn't have access to this information. How can you do it if you don't know it? And before you know, you don't know how to swim. Pass our normal way more. You don't know how to swim. And found baby any penalty. what a Ghana, so what a Brazil found. Don't know artist. So if you get this and you pay attention, you build your life easily. And you not just build your finances, but you live very fulfilled, stress-free life. And you operate with the best of your talent and mind. Because you have this base knowledge. What do I say? Dunya and tell my boy. For pray no. Now what? So invest in knowledge. Invest in knowledge. Don't play with it. All the major players, if there is one thing that they use their time for, they constantly investing in knowledge. They constantly upgrading themselves, updating themselves. They don't play. But yeah, no, command for the out say as some work 1,000 years. A very old knowledge. That knowledge, and knowledge destroys. If you have wrong knowledge, it will destroy you. Knowledge that is not being updated. A poor knowledge will make you poor. A fearful knowledge will make you fearful. So knowledge is power, good or bad. It can keep you in bondage, it can liberate you. School young you can ye dear, ye dear, it is a casamon that ye was count for any ye dear. Ye dear, you'll be all to language at them, baby. Ye dear, will be a was count for Muti, who didn't hustle. Didn't wrestle. What I say? On Hanover, and your friend is will be at the year. Yes, it died, or the mortgage in the sea. The Arab is open. We need see that. Be that cap, fine, or the loan at all. And that went to any babbage. We need card or toy or the card at all. Can't hear or the year or the moon. Your pay and away, or timid as a cynical. And you see, I don't know yet in India. And the Bema be before Timmy Churches, I don't know, in the accounting book, in international financing. Because the Bema way, the penny war. The engine a penny, yet that I know bit mamma ye. An international via crash for the brain, can tell you that standing Diana was so a cosiano, or no uncle sent me fancy pages of management. Okay, so join us whenever we are sharing these things. I can tell you that our platform is one of the best, not only in Ghana, not only in Africa, in the world. Because the topics that we preach, the topics that we teach, you don't find them anywhere. That's why I can tell you. You don't find them anywhere. Go to the live programs that we have taught all these years, even the ones that we teach on radio. Go and look at the specific, very complex topics that we break them down. I did see Neka, the canway chrome comfort to me a fact, a dream. Quantum thinking, even artists will be cherable. I did buy all from the between nature survey or ground school one could be that as a still what me pick it. The other time, you see a conundrum, conscientiousness. So our topics were very complicated topics. Many people ready to be chillers are the way. The Ubaha from the set work up was indeed and only a use of it in the church. What I say to the Nimuno and the Chawa, the Amaya family, the Amaya Kuku, Amaya Pimatia, Amaya die timida, and yen slow hay. Only a charity. So, yes, I'm not busy joining pay. As a matter of fact, you should have a whole year budget to learn this. And the more you learn this, the more you see progress in your life. That's what I can tell you. You see that your life, now you're paying attention. You are first, but now to discuss them now to discuss Basa, and then once you said the actually, you need the actual plan. We are sure Bobia, the bit Trakawa, but they are going to home. Now, the way be a Robia or you queer be out or queer and need the HL or any yellow. Sabi be chow. 2 teams what me trap. You also can. That's what me tell you about also. Because now being the explanation. Now, the body be brave or the first sika ho onim adekoro onim kora say sika na eba no so de nani di akire e bo so yakobo so obohwe nsi ho wo ho no ho so ani se woto onim o ani se nyame be ya mame ti no atoto to nyom sa to so na pa o ba kutia that's it mo se tambia ni sika samunye enye ni ti na enye o sika ho ni bia no woni. There's no financial skill set. Bad habits of money. Or the car won't hear. Sorry, I know what's necessary. Bobo Siasa. So, says Subawi, Subabu out than a dear. Unye. Sikabi a bebon send the Audi. Bobo Sia won't hear. And when you boss or Wakoto. Says Subawi, no, you find ye. With the open wood, and who say be could be pair was open. So crowd so causes are. They should buy. Pimu was sent to Panibi. And who will be a word D no cremo. I will bob one no man kakra was as Subani be ultimately. Be a said no free baby as can ye. I and never to Missika Semo. Or sa sooner a ye papa. Minting what to Missika. The whole chain or Benona, who is Subaya or Danady. Nay, and Nuntina, said Sicano and Goye. We are so betting their possession to Marco Pesobolo. So, ye go a group we have Vivier high any, they soon be a year, Subaboneno. Sicasamun Koye, another possession to Subanya. The cat, that's a wound to Subanya. What I say, Sicabia about some Nasa or Shino Subanya. Anate. Untimi siesie sika Usubanya. Unni bibia odi sika hemu a eno so edi sika brewa Usubanya wo sika honya. Simple as that. And so these are the things that we will talk about in financial habits seminar. All right. Sika foka kana bi neta yetete amu. Mrante ya na se muso mu sika what is obi tete amu. Oko ejuma mkurade ho so ejuma fo pejufo ho so wo sika semo ya e kasa ho differently. What does it? You didn't say here untimi e kasa ho basas. Ani biasiti. Na bra wo be untimi sisa ho sika sem abra wo sika suban no suban ya wo sika ho. Enye. Na suban so sebe. E tete. E bia wo ye sema e ka kire wo. Wo somebody catch it wo tear the maw wo ya tear one say yan tear wo sika ho eno na wo de anyini eno so na wo de tutu sika se eno nti na wo bia na se woni bia kasi sika ho fa wo de woni bia ho bia ni bi fa ho de bia no wo bia so na wo sika ho fa ho de so agina wo sika ho nyim de ni nyansa wo ndi za wo so wo sika ho nyansa ene wo so wo nya sika ho fa ho de it's as simple as that. It's not to have a degree in finance. It doesn't mean anything. Are you financially stable? Are you financially free? Are you financially independent? It's not your degree. No, it's not your degree in banking. No, it doesn't mean anything. Are you still depending on your salary? After having worked for 20 years? You don't know anything about money. You just know how to, calculate some people's money for them and prepare some financials for them. But you really, the habits that produce this freedom, you don't have it. Because you're not disciplined. But you have PhD in economics. You have PhD in finance, international finance. Yes. But you can't even take control over your life, of your own finances. That is not the kind of education that we are talking about. We can't be a one because what you are talking about, mama, or no, my dinner. And you see, to buy a local. This is our shepherd. So, Timmy, the club November, and we are talking about finance seminar here on Monday, 8 p.m. Ghana time. Join it. When Feni Agro, Suya, Sika Seminar, or Brabon. Also drive over no did you need time man home here. You need Basan no the entire work you doing because we don't pass her this can in here. Over time, sir. Tiskanase. What the name Renina, Jumasa, the body not shrink. System in break it down. One is CC, a year Jumasa and CC in here. So 50 years. It didn't here. Sikana na ye. Ujay Jumana won't mean Shanima. Ujay Jumana won't mean Tiana Danka. Yes, and yet Jumana no pay. What tear Jumam Tembia. It didn't here because the Kakam no ye. Is one Miss Young Mobia. Sika, and your home Juma, or more poor. You'll be catch your beer. My arm and Nipan be say, oh, whom would any Nipano? Service, I didn't know whom has a whole needs to control there. Then what do you hope that you get some? You never get some because it's not in your control. Anything that is not in your control, it's just a chance. And financial success is not a chance. It's a system. It's a structure. There are processes. Financial freedom is a system. It's built. Be another woman cophobia to foot before any here for movie as maybe before about from the brains or the same wrong belief system on money, the same wrong habits on money. That's what they struggle. Will be a will chalo to be an Nisuma was a Sikahonia. Tisikasi. Unyabi. Sika and yellow to. So, yellow to. Achake kama nipa bebre loto kwa sorry them na so he phone say nyame de sika be free heavy about two phones so you are a gambler. Doesn't matter how you be the anointing or you go so sika sembesesa okuta gova shebre besesa. You're just a gambler. That's why not much will change in your life until you take full responsibility. So you tum so na wasa abrabo no to no ma ya abrabo kuso. So why nyantuma obre so they get in also a teacher. The entire teacher when you is because teacher and the sikani. But a teacher will be so a did here because the super was kind of different. What I say? Was a you have a ground was going to me funny. Before said you my the entire the Nimfasica honey, Subai was a count. Continue to trauma. Join us and you change your finances, you change your life and you'll be happy. I don't think that we were born to struggle all our lives to put our finances in order. I don't think so. The reason is that we didn't get the right information early in life. That's why we struggle. So for instance, when we're going to school, they told us that there are some courses that are very good courses. To be a course now, we feel big. No. The course is only good when it will give you or to help you to reach your financial freedom, equip you to build a profession that you take control over your finances. Then it's a good course. What do I say? And there was open your business. That course now you know intimate more amount in your business near usika 70 to 20 years. There's a course in here. A good course that. Every course that is good should eventually help you to reach your financial freedom. That's true. Which means that none of the courses in those universities is a good course. Oh boy. So go and give yourself that kind of education that will help you to have freedom. Especially financial freedom. So that you can control your life. You become free to live your greatness. You become free. A lot of people have put on hold their greatness, chasing money. What does it? You can't be brave. The war, Mumu and Casa was one more years and more assassins. No. Sikasamen go into Ontimia, only time crown of the post for yes, I don't. Can be I will chase it coincident muscle. Free to live in your greatness. That will come for financial freedom. When you have time, you have control over your time and your choices and your decisions. And honestly, when you see a Sikano to me, I wouldn't know that. So what I say, Me did the quite loving that one. You raise sanity. I mean, Cast joining here into so what person joining. It was sending message. Spate. Learn some of these things that you're teaching. They liberate you. They empower you. And I said, Papa, be sending me a message. Also, paying my trouble. 30 years in here. And that's power. And say, Anna, me who messages are all preaching on social media. And to me, Buffy. Go for the area hole, baby. Go for the area hole. And it's because of this lack of the proper financial information. Yeni. Yomo kachira ne se otu kwan obeye. Ukosuku obeye. Nya abanye juma obeye. O kan yedie dia. Then the foundation is the financial information that the person has. It is only some financial information now. They're the one you have the right financial skill set to make the right financial decisions and choices to change their finances. They don't. So, you go for the how messages are some of them, very much depressed, confused, doesn't know what to do because they have even told them that don't go to Ghana, there's nothing there. And yet where he is virtually living from hand to mouth. Nothing to show. Why? Because the financial information is not there. Anyhow, yomo kachira ne se koye juma. Na be ku school, na be. Na ba juma di na be. Sa? Is it to sika? Any bit. It is about the robi see joining en fe ni agro. We shall be kind of say but work muscle. And every day as you listen to these things, you're changing your mind. And once your mind is changed, your life is changed. You can't change your life that the mind is still same. No. The mind is the engine. Where your mind goes is where your life goes. If you don't have the right information, your life is not going anywhere. So, this year, yeah, we are near so, one after the other. Yes, because we committed to these things. We let them. Share your funny bro. We are brand your heart. We do share carpenter na ye. We share mason na ye. Fitter ye. But more importantly, Shensika. This is it tomorrow. This is a mechanic no amount. We bring you sikana ko blow cash. When you sikana de akoshe baby am faso bi amaso. We be she no. We go chalo to man bet. We Juma, so Juma is scanning Brano Bones and Asa. So, you see, oh, me call your nursing, a year to call nursing, and nursing to me, who call one who nursing for maybe 30 years. But practice it 30 years, with an anti nurse, because I would out. You know, see me, call your police officer. Officer. It wasn't me. Call your bank manager. There are a lot of bank managers who only wait for salary. They count money. My call your accountant, CACC, and I'm telling you that the information that will help you to take charge of your life as an African and to build wealth and financial freedom. It needs our books. What else? You know, book. Think of one again, ye dear no yantiase. We pray, 2 months or years go pray, but I could see them. It is a caba, David. Yes, cannot that Kotoka, one of us or Tabrichi. I thought that or sit down or have to cast in where you mammy as a average. On this castle, the musical, their friend is come from the mother. So, 1 year, where you may a fit and fear me, fear. I am Tiawaka, Master Ultimo Mobrana, who young Unisicas are to was. So to me, I do now is I mean, Pepe the and it is your financially free.